Welcome to IVTNN's Good Morning World. Today we are going to discuss about how America is helping out India when India and China came face to face. Because China has to be pressurized, America cannot directly intervene in the war with China or using the Indian border or Indian land. So what America has done is something very interesting and strategic. And please stay with us. We will have a good discussion today. Today, when we talk about the problems around Asia, especially in the South China Sea and Indo-Chinese border, there are some problems are taking place. No one knows what is behind it. But one who has got a keen eye, you can easily predict that China's game. Now it is almost confirmed with this game, war game, that China might have deliberately leaked this COVID virus, which was developed in its laboratory, especially the PLA laboratory, which has been developed as a weapon against the world. And when China faced pressure from the trade and economic pressure from across the world, and being isolated by the world community, China might have deliberately decided to take a chance of showing the world what it is all about. And that is what is happening in South China Sea. It is aggressively expanding new artificial islands. Secondly, it has forced the small countries around South China Sea to retreat or go silent. Recently, Vietnam and Philippines have remained silent. At the same time, when China has even encroached into the Vietnamese sea region and shot down, drowned a fishing ship. It has shown the world that China rules South China Sea area. But now it has changed. America has sent a fleet of ships which is war ready to the South China Sea. At the same time, it has to be suspected that America is doing it as a response to friendly relation with India, because China has invaded into the Indian territory, it is reported. So America cannot directly intervene into the India-China war or India-China dispute. But America decided to help India, giving pressure to China, sending its warship into the South China Sea. This is one of the most intelligent diplomacy and strategy of Donald Trump. He should be re-elected as the president because he is one of the best thinking president of America, not an instinctive president, what you people have been seeing for so many years. And this game of America is very interesting to see, because now China has got a pressure, because whether they will focus on India border or will it focus on the South China Sea. Now America is helping out India, sending its fleet into the South China Sea to create another side of pressure on China to withdraw from occupied territory. At the same time, this relationship between India and America will increase because of this strategic movement. At the same time, Australia also had a pact with India and helping the Indian and Australian army very easily. Here what is interesting is that while India was diplomatically dealing with China, America has sent its warship straight away to South China Sea to give India some space for negotiation. And this is one of the best friendship and relationship silently played by America to help India. And this India has to take it very seriously and bargain with America, bargain with China for a best deal. Instead, it has to strictly insist China to withdraw from the occupied territory China has occupied till now. Otherwise, this war of words and logjam will continue for more time. because China is already irritated because the whole world is isolated it. Secondly, China didn't expect that the COVID, which it has leaked, would create this much impact in the world and it will be isolated. Now China is completely isolated with three problems. One is a trade deficit problem with America. Number two is a technological ban. Third is that the COVID related blackmailing by the other world. But at the same time, China thought that when other world was busy with fighting COVID, COVID is being the friend of China right now, it could have taken over the space or the territory of other disputed areas. It is bargaining for sometimes. But unfortunately, now it was a miscalculation. China didn't expect that the other nations like Australia and America would help India in this matter, directly or indirectly. Now, what is the solution between China and India? The best way is that the total 4,000 kilometer boundary of China and India has to be 10 kilometer, from 10 kilometer inside to India and 10 kilometer inside to China, has to be converted into a common tourism center of 4,000 kilometer, investing money 50% each by China and India, and develop it as a big tourism center. This is one of the best and the most lucrative tourism center China and India can create, and it will give a lot of leverage for both countries' economy. Third is that the China has to have a deal with India, for which China has to withdraw from the Aksajin area and whatever the territory it has occupied since 1962 and 1945, all the period it has to withdraw. And all these area can be commonly converted into a tourism area and converted into a common land for both parties can equally use and equal right, so that the economy will prosper in that area and army will not face each other. This will be a economic boost for both countries. At the same time, both of them can show the world that we are friends, we are neighbors, we are in goodwill and relationship. At the same time, India should not forget that America will use any country for its benefit. Once the use is completed, America will dump any country. So India should be very cautious, because Pakistan is in front of us. Pakistan has shown the world that how America used Pakistan and dumped it whenever its utility has been completed. This may even India will face, but it would be better to have a good relation with China, for which the 4,000 kilometer of border, both parties 10 kilometer inside India, 10 kilometer inside China. China withdraw all the territory it occupied, including Aksajin, and convert into a joint tourism center, which would bring millions from the world tourism related activities, and share the profit 50% each, so that the friendship will continue, the prosperity will improve, at the same time trade will also improve. Now, what India gained from this episode? India has gained from this episode is that, first of all, Pakistan has gone silent. Pakistan now realizes that India isn't capable of fighting with China. So if it will fight with Pakistan, it will take only 3 hours to take over. Pakistan threat is that Pakistan possesses nuclear weapons, but India also possesses 3 times more nuclear weapons. In case there is a nuclear attack comes over there, most probably it is a 100% reality is that Pakistan as a nation will be wiped out from the global map. That is certain. Third, America has helped India a lot by pressurizing Pakistan to withdraw, to shut down all its terrorism training centers. Mostly, at least 60% of them have been shut down. 40% of them are running. They are running. Most of them are independent, running. Even the police and military of Pakistan don't know where it is being operated. Secondly, ISI organized terrorism centers are there, but because of the international pressure, these centers are not very active. Even if they are active, even if they will come, they are not going to win that much, because the terrorism as a concept has been almost subsided right now. Again, how India's importance or attention has increased. First of all, India has managed the COVID in a very effective manner. India also helped so many countries sending its tablets, medicines and all. So it also has sent a lot of information regarding the testing, and India is one of the country which has cured so many COVID or pandemic, corona problems. So it has become as an example for the world that how to cure this disease. So this time India has taken a leadership in COVID, though China has spread the COVID. It is India has given a vision to the world that COVID can be prevented. It also can be cured. So many people have been cured in India. So this is one of the major mileage India has got. India's image in the world is that a country which has a lot of potential, and it can take the leadership of the world. So taking the leadership from China, America want to hand over to India. That's why China has sent its military to the border, because China sensed the danger very fast. Now another issue is that what India is going to do with this image. Yes, India most probably, China will again resist India's permanent membership in the UN. At the same time, the number of countries which is supporting India in the UN will increase. Finally, China will be forced to accept, because China has got a veto power. China's veto power can deflate India's ambition to become a permanent member in the UN. At the same time, one day UN has to be or forced to be added more members, realizing the present changing scenario and political and economic changes in the world. India has got a potential. India has got a opportunity. India is the most eligible bachelor to get married into that VIP club of permanent members. Now what America can do to force China from Indian border? Thing is that bring the American warships with the 3 fleets are at present under the leadership of 3 aircraft carriers are there. Bring them close, very close to the international water of South China Sea, so that the presence of these ships will give a lot of pressure to China, and China's attention will move from India to South China Sea, because South China Sea, China is more sensitive than Indian border. Indian border, South China has nothing else to acquire or gain, because it is all our rocky areas. This is a mountain area. The only thing is a strategic area. Who is going to fight in the high altitude these days? So it is better. China has to have a deal with India very fast and give it some more attention to South China Sea, at least to save its face right now when India is very flexible. Now what is the potential of Prime Minister Narendra Modi? His potential is that he has got the image of an international leader. Now world is accepting Putin, Trump, Australian Prime Minister, Johnson UK, and Narendra Modi. These 5 to 6 people together on a single platform to solve the world problem. At the same time, China is being fully isolated. When China is fully isolated, China will become more and more stronger. They will start developing more and more weapons, more and more medicine, more and more trade, more and more factories. So finally China will become like Israel. So cooperate with China so that it will take a less stringent step to become self-reliant in the world, so that the world will get a more opportunity and less competition from China. So what is the solution? China and India can cooperate if China will withdraw from all territories including Aksajin occupied by China, and these 2 areas from both sides, both India and China has to equally share 10 kilometers and convert the entire area into a tourism center and become a cooperative tourism destination which will bring millions to both countries. At the same time, both armies will be away from each other. They will not face face to face. Secondly, which will become a symbol of cooperation, and they will not combat each other, instead start cooperating each other. Third, India has to stop depending on more dependence on American, Chinese products for Indian manufacturing sector. going to become self-reliant by exploring its own raw material, mines, and developing substitutes for each product or raw material it is sourcing from China, so that it will become this trade deficit become much lesser. So what America can do? America has to cooperate with India, supplying its a big bomber like a B-52 bombers at a very subsidized rate to place in the Chinese border. At the same time, it should make sure that it is not keeping any spy camera to detect China, India strategic points and take photographs, because America is very smart in that, taking others spying on their own weapons and target it. If when it becomes the useless, or that country use that information to blackmail such a country. This is that America has done many times to many countries, so it shouldn't be very careful about India. Should be very careful where to give access, where should not give access to America. Now the global platform has been created by 5 countries: America, Russia, Australia, India, and Britain, most probably France. These 6 countries can sit together and decide what should happen in the world. Obviously, later on China can be accommodated, because why there is no fun of isolating a country like China, which has a huge potential. China can contribute into the innovation, because China can invest money in innovation. America doesn't have money to invest in innovation, but China can invest, and it will benefit the humanity, because they have money. Why should we? Someone has money and capability, why should not use it for humanity? So China can be taken on board with some pacifying policy by all member countries. And thank you for watching IVTN's Good Morning World. Thank you. And thank you for watching IVTN's Good Morning World. Thank you. And thank you for watching IVTN's Good Morning World.